Namaste, Shalom, Salam, everybody. Satnam. Today, I'm going to talk about sex. Seeing as all the newspapers are going a little bit nuts right now, let's talk about true Tantra, true sex, my Kundalini rising, and what this really means. So, I read in a book, because one of my fans kindly sent me a whole bunch of books on Tantra. And there was a whole section about Ma Kali. Now, Kali Ma realized herself within me. It wasn't something I searched for. It happened because these things happen to me because I'm enlightened and the universal energy expresses itself through me as the cosmic mother. So when Ma Kali, who I'd seen, who is so powerful, and I think people misunderstand her because she's powerful. She's very powerful. Some people are even frightened of Ma Kali. That should give you a clue as to why the energy of Ma Kali, which is the divine goddess in every woman, was suppressed. So, because of her power. And historically, women have been suppressed, as what is happening or what has been happening with me. But my voice will not be silenced because I present the truth. So it said in this book that devotees of Ma Kali, the men, will never ever make their women angry, their wives, their girlfriends, because they understand that she harnesses the power of Ma Kali, and that when the woman's energy is happy with him, he will benefit from her sexual energy and be abundant and joyful. So his energy affects, her energy affects him. It's powerful. I mean, how wonderful, how beautiful. So if there's two things going on here, right? One is when the woman knows this, she has much power. And when the man knows this, he will respect her. How wonderful is that, right? But it's the truth. It's actually the feminine energy is the creative force behind everything in creation. So it must be revered and respected. Now, when some people who look at my posts who actually don't have much depth, they look at pictures and that is the representation of, they judge a book by its cover, and their judgment comes from suppression. So their views are not real views, but suppressed views. So I haven't had sex for 2.5 years, and I'm very sexual. And I have been very sexual, and right now I'm incredibly sexual. That doesn't mean I sleep around. That doesn't mean I give it to anybody. In fact, when a woman realizes the goddess self within her, she realizes her power. She realizes that her sexual energy is the force that will make those around her benefit from it. Or, as well, she benefits from her own sexual energy. Since I've not had sex, my health, my weight, my skin, my everything has improved. I'm not saying don't have sex. I'm saying that the people that I've had sex with in the past were all wrong. Nothing that they did nourished me. Look at me, look at me. I love the way I look right now. I am blooming. I'm the blossom on the trees. And that's because I'm having sex with myself. That's because my sex is nourishing me and I know what it is. Let's put it in another way. If tomorrow I bought you all a Ferrari, not all of you, if I bought you a Ferrari, I'm saying the word Ferrari because I guess it's an expensive car. Say it was a rare one, £1 million Ferrari. Would you just give the keys to anybody and say, go drive? No. You'd probably build a nice garage, look after it and have a guard there. So this is how you must treat your sexual energy. It is more. It's 1,000,001,000,000,000 Ferraris. So it's not about protecting it. You don't need to protect it. You just need to not give it, cheapen it. Cheapening isn't having sex. You can have sex with whoever you want. But you must understand that will they look after it like here's the keys to my Ferrari? Does that person respect the power of my sexual energy? Because they're getting something from it. It's not just an orgasm. It's the life force. It's the life force. And when you can find someone who treats you, whether you're a man or a woman or lesbians or whatever you are, they treat you like a king, a queen. That's when that life force gets stronger. And when the life force gets stronger, you make a lot of money. Your health is amazing and you are joyful and you bloom. I love myself right now. I'm so beautiful. That means I'm so beautiful inside, outside, energetically. That's what this is about. For you to realize your own power. Bring it to yourself. I've been bringing it to myself for 2.5 years. And when you find someone who will circulate that energy with you, your power grows. But I do need to stress one thing. All the Vedas, you read the Gita. The truth is the female sexual energy is the creative force behind everything. Creative force, life, it's the life force. You do not exist without the orgasm. You do not exist without the orgasm. I'm not saying that every time you have an orgasm, have a baby. But that force is so powerful, it can manifest a brand new human being. Miracle. Every single one of you are a miracle. You're a miracle. That life force created you. That life force is in you. And that life force is carried by the woman, always. The life force is always carried by the woman. She is the womb of that energy. She then grows that life force. 9 months, sacred number 9. So, what I ultimately am bringing you is the ancient teachings of the source of creation. And when you understand these ancient teachings, the wisdom that flows through my body, you understand that all I'm asking you to do is to own your own power, to live with your own power, to be in charge of your own power, which is the creative force of the Divine Mother, God, me, you. I'm asking you to know the great power that you have. It's your orgasm, it's your sex, it's your life force. And there are so many out there who want it. Give it to yourself first. And know the ones which will respect that power. And men, know that when a woman gives herself to you and you experience the female orgasm, you are experiencing God. My breath, your breath, your breath, my breath. I hope that the sermon that I have delivered to you today, that I have channeled, that is me, within me, brings you all back to yourself, to Creator, to me, to the world, to each and every one. Namaste, Shalom, Salam. Sa.